Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Cheryl here, and I am working on that mini album that I shared a couple weeks ago, those beautiful papers for. The paper pack is Botanical Bliss. It is a Craftsmith paper pad I picked up at Michael's. Beautiful papers. I have a video that I've done previously showing all of the beautiful papers, and today I am going to recap what I've done so far and work on pages 4 and 5. So I had a bit of a rookie error. I was editing the footage from these first 3 pages, and somehow during the process of editing everything, I clipped away some footage and it disappeared for good. So I'm not sure how that happened. I haven't had it happen before. I wasn't able to recover it. So what I thought I would do is just review or show you what I've done so far. So page 1, I have these 2 little photo mats. All of the photo mats are the same size. They are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So easy for a 4x6 photo. Just trim it down and you'll have a beautiful border of color and then black that complements the book nicely. So page 1 is just a pocket page. Some beautiful gold detail on this strip on the pocket, and a beautiful page with some stamps and flowers. Then you're going to flip it over. You have pages 2 and 3. So this photo mat lifts up. It also pulls out. All of the pages are just folded in half and folded rather to create the various pages, but the pages themselves, they span 5 1/2 by 6 inches. So really nice and straightforward, just keeping everything the same. I like how that looks. You have a double photo mat here, 2 tuck in, and these beautiful purple and white butterflies. So that is page 2. The double photo mat will just tuck right in. Everything on this side will be nice and secure because I will bind it together on this side, preventing it from opening up. So not to worry about that. And then page 3, it is again a double photo mat that pulls out. 2 more photo mats tucked away. I created a pocket, some beautiful, looks like watercolor maybe, and then some beautiful gold detail over here. So these 2 can slide right in. It usually is nice and easy, but I guess because I'm on camera, it's being a little difficult. And then this slides in once again to create that beautiful double photo mat. So today we're going to work on pages 4 and 5. I'm going to move the other 2 pages out of the way so they're not going to get kind of mixed in, and I'm just going to work on, I'm just going to keep the pages I'm working at on hand. I'm actually going to move this one over here for the time being, and we're going to work on this page. And what I think is, so I'm just going to review, okay, so this side, it is the side that I'm going to bind. So what I do sometimes when I'm doing that is I just draw an arrow for a visual reminder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like a little corner pocket. So I have 2 pages already selected. I think they complement each other nicely. This is going to be the main page and this is going to be the corner. And so just something fun and cute. So I have some scrap paper here off to the side. And I'm just going to use my ruler, kind of decide how big I would like this corner pocket to be. Oh, yeah. There we go. I think maybe a 3 by 3. Is that too big? It kind of is. At the same point, when it's smaller, sometimes everything begins to flop out. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Pull over my score scoreboard. I have things, it leans up against the wall in front of me, and I have some cards that I've already created leaning up against it just so I can see them, I guess, and now they're all falling apart. So what am I doing here? The pocket will be 3 by 3. So I'm going to score this 3 by 3. Ay, ay. Okay, and I'm gonna get my bone folder out and my scissors, but first I'm gonna trim this down. So this paper here, let's go this way first. Okay, so for I think 1 inch for the flap is enough. Now I'm just creating some nice little mitered corners so that when it folds around, it'll just be nice and smooth. There we are. Now it's time to pull this beautiful paper over and grab my handy dandy paper trimmer. So it's 6 by 5.5, so I'm gonna go just shy of 6. And just shy of 5.5, but I did cut too much on this one direction. So it'll have to be another page, perhaps that size. So while I have my paper trimmer here, I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that it looks good. And I think it does. And then while I have it out, I will cut this down as well. So just shy of 3. All right, now I'm gonna take that pocket that I made. Yeah, and I'm glad I went with 3 by 3. That looks good, I think. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's get it all attached. So I like the Scotch, it's quick dry tacky glue. I think everything just lays down nice and smoothly when you're using it. And I love how quick everything dries. So that is my glue of choice. There's lots of glues, so just if you're getting into making mini albums, just find one that you like, that works for you. It was a long process of trial and error for me. There was a lot that I tried that I really didn't care for. And then there was a lot I really wanted to like, because watching YouTube, they were really popular and everyone it seemed, but me, love them. So just be patient and find one that you like, and you'll know it when you do. And just stock up. Because then you'll always have something on hand when you are ready to create. So I am just using my ATG glue gun here, or ATG gun tape runner. I like using it for the paper, like the pattern paper, and then where I've created pockets, I like using the wet glue. And I kind of do it in various stages. I get part of it down in a line just to make sure everything is gonna align perfectly. Then I like to kind of fold it back over. Feel like it's cheating, but you get it nicely lined up without having to pull things apart, because that's the worst. It doesn't ever lay down as flat again the next time. I like getting it right to the edge. Then just go ahead, press it down, hold it while the glue takes. I put the lid back on over here. And it's beautiful. You got your pocket here. You can use your bone folder to get that glue right to the edge. I like when I see it coming out. I don't know what I was doing with this cut, but it will need to be trimmed down. I was out to lunch. Okay, let's flip it. I like that green to be a part of it too. Kind of ties in. I guess not really green, but turquoise. So there we are. So let's just do a little shy of 3. Let's rechange that. I think we can also just take off a little bit more on this side. Okay. There we have it. All right, so for this side, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in. It is a little tight, but it will loosen up, I think. Just make sure there's no glue in there. So there we go. And I have some more photo mats that I'm gonna put in. I have some cut and ready to go. So I'll just have to assemble them, and we can do that after. And then we're gonna do its matching page right over here. So again, I'm gonna move this one out of the way now that it is done. And I have chosen these two pretty papers. So this is going to be the background, and this is going to be the pocket. So just beautiful, nice and bright. And today, after like a week of rain, we're finally having some beautiful sunshine. So I feel like using something nice and bright. Although I'm not complaining about the sunshine. We have had a lot of rain, but that has brought, I hope that's what I said. That's what I meant. So we've had a week of rain. I don't know if I said a week of rain or a week of sunshine, but we've had a week of rain. But with that, everything is so bright and beautiful green. We have like so many different shades of green. It's my favorite. Just seeing everything beginning to pop. I love it. So no complaints about the rain. And I also put out some grass seed right at the end of April. And so I'm happy to say that we have grass where we used to have dirt. So I'm really thankful with that too. I got it out just in time. We had a really wet May. And so, yeah, I'm just really happy that I got it out in time. So now I'm going to also cut the paper for the pocket. And I cut that way too big, but that's okay. Oh, that's really pretty. That combination. I like it. So this will be the pocket. Might need to be trimmed down a little bit. So I'm going to open that up, just place it in before I glue it down and make sure that everything looks good. Perfect. All right, let's get some glue onto that. So one thing I love about these little pockets is that you can just open it right up as you're building out your page and get everything nicely aligned before you press down without having to work in like a tight little corner of anything. All right, get that folded up again. Okay, I'm gonna trim this up a little bit. I'm not really sure why, but it just seems to be a little bit crooked. Really don't know why I extended the arm. Okay, let's try it again. Let's flip it around. I like that dark color for up at the top. Kind of pulls in the nice dark flowers on the pocket. There, I think that looks a lot better. Okay, now how do we want this? This needs to be trimmed up in both directions ever so slightly. Again, I don't need that arm. Just sometimes on autopilot. There we have it. Perfect. right, there we have pages 4 and 5. And thank you for sticking with me while I had some issues filming, or not filming, but editing my first 3 pages, 4 and 5. And then next up, we'll be working on 6 and 7. We're getting there. We're almost done. That will be the next one. All right. It's getting there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.